Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's been such a minute since I have sat in front of a camera. It probably doesn't feel like it to y'all, but it's been about 2 weeks and I had to get myself together today. So I'm rocking a new vpart Kinky Curly unit from Nadula hair. This is actually my first time doing a kinky curly, like a tight curl vpart. I typically stick to kinky straight or straight units just because it's just much easier to blend with my 4B 4C texture. But I wanted to try this out and show you guys what it would look like if you have texture like mine. Just in case you don't know, vparts are pretty much an upgraded U-part. I have a couple of them on my channel already and I have really loved wearing them this last half of the year. You just don't have to deal with no lace, no glue, no blow dryers, none of that kind of stuff. It's really just a faster sew-in to me and I'm here for it. I'm all the way here for it. So U-parts just require more hair. V-parts do not. I'm being totally honest with you guys. They say you could have like no leave out when it comes to a V-part. And I've tried that look and it just doesn't look right to me. Like you can still see the track, you got a back comb and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I feel like trying not to have any leave out is still not as natural. I mean, you could do it if you want to because it's your head. But personally for me, I don't mind taking out a little bit of leave out because it really only requires the tiniest amount. Like I'm talking about like ½ an inch or less when it comes to these V-parts, and that's why I love them so much. I did a little bit more than that for this particular unit because I was gonna style my hair a little bit different, yada yada. Anyways, don't even matter. But just know you could really take out the tiniest amount. So this is a really great option for those who want to start wearing wigs as a protective style, or just because, you know, in 2022 you want to switch it up. Also, those who are just tired of the lace, this is a really great option for you. So I'm gonna stop blabbing, you guys. If you are new here as well, hey, make sure you're subscribed because sometimes I'll be watching people for like ever and I never hit the subscribe button. And it'd be like 2 years later and I'm like, what? Just make sure of it. All right, you guys, so starting off with pulling my leave out, I still have my braids in that I did some weeks ago. Haven't touched them. It's been a crazy past 3 weeks, you guys. But yeah, going in, undoing just 4 braids to take some leave out, and I'm really only taking out maybe an inch of hair. Like I said prior to, you do not need a lot of hair out. My hair needs to be washed. Y'all ignore that. But anyways, it wasn't happening on this particular day. I'm going in with my edge control or my edge gel. I will link what I am using down below in the description box for you guys. And then on top of this, like I always do to make sure my edges stay in place, I'm going to use my blue legume gel right here. And when I say I use a little bit of this legume jam, I'm telling you guys, it's really what you just saw. A little bit of this product goes a long way. So just giving you guys a close-up of the unit. It has a good amount of combs in it, and here is of course the curl pattern. And with this particular comb, you just pop it open and put your hair in, then you're just gonna pop it closed for it to stay. And these do have these smaller combs instead of just like the slide-in ones. Another reason why I really like these V-parts is because I feel like the transition from like where the weft is, where the comb is, it's not very bulky. So you can get really close to your leave out and it should be a smooth like transition. That's why it should be super natural. I feel like with more U-part units that I've come into contact with, it always seems like there's a big old hump right at the like leave out area where the like where your leave out and the hair kind of meet, and you don't get that effect with these V-parts. So I just secured the wig, you guys, and from here just gonna add a little bit of water. I'm using my African Pride gel. It's the black castor oil or something like that. I'll link it down below, gel with this curly unit. I never really use gel, you guys, but this time I decided to try something different. I always use like a cream based product because I hate crunchy curls. And this gel gave a nice hold. It wasn't super crunchy, but it was a strong hold. I would probably use it on my husband's hair when he wears his hair in like a wash and go kind of coily type of look that I do for him. But yeah, so anyways, let's move on to the leave out, you guys. So on one side, this particular side, I'm just using actually the African Pride Twist and Lock gel. My thought process for my leave out was to reduce shrinkage as much as possible. So I went with a heavier gel on this side, and then I'm just gonna braid it up. And then on the other side, I'm gonna use the same gel I actually used on the wig, which was the African Pride Jamaican Black, whatever gel I said. And I'm gonna just use a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna twist it up. So I've got two different things going on each side, because honestly, this is my first time with this hair, like I said, you guys, and I wanted to see what was the better outcome, braiding it, twisting it, all that good stuff. So this is the side that was braided. It did not come out the way I wanted it to. Let's just be honest. You guys can see it, I can see it, blah, 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 blah. And then on the other side, clearly you can see with my face as well, but this side, using the gel and then just doing a little twist, came out so much better, and blended well with this vpart. So I wasn't in love with just leaving it all down, so I'm just taking some bobby pins and pulling it back a little bit. And that was pretty much it for this look with this Nadula V part, you guys. I think I'm gonna come back to it. I'm definitely gonna revisit this because I have something else in mind. But that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year to you, and I'll talk to you in 2022.